All right, what is up? So we're just gonna do a quick run through on wintertime projects. Hopefully it's not more than a couple minutes because I know how much you guys like these. What we're gonna be doing is the Mustang obviously needs to be finished this winter. So I've got a bunch of parts that have come in and still coming in so I can get this all addressed and get it up and going. As you can see, the engine is out. The Camaro has a lot coming to it. So I have a roll cage, I have that balancer, I've got a bunch of other parts listed. I've got things coming in that need to be done. I want to be more legit this next year and be able to actually go racing and be legal because I'm currently not there. My time versus what safety I don't have is not appropriate, and I'd like to be around for my family, so we're going to address that this winter. Little foreshadowing, I am currently working on my daily driver. You guys will see more about this later. I am making video on it, but the head is currently off of it, and it's amazing. It's so much fun. As far as everything else, I'm hoping this next year coming of videos will be a lot more exciting and I'll be able to get out racing more, as well as get the Mustang going. It's going to be a street car. It's going to be a blast. We're going to try and make 700-800 wheel horsepower with it. I would like to go 9s, but it's all down to whatever this engine can make, right? I don't know what they can make, probably 600. Actually, whatever the transmission can hold, I think they're only good for like 600 of the tire. I don't know. We're gonna find out, but I need to address a few things as well. So I did buy a new transmission for the Camaro. I think I've talked about it. I need to get all the stuff out of this and get it into my new case. Not my new case, but my other case. This one's a short tail shaft. My other one's a long tail shaft, so instead of having to buy a new drive shaft, I'm just going to swap cases because that one needs to be freshened anyways. I'm probably going to try and sell the Outback. I haven't talked about it for a while. The EPA did pull the registration on that, so if you're watching this in hopes that I talk about that, it's kind of a bummer. They said the EJ20X is not a emissions compliant for the not FDA, is not emissions compliant, so pulled it. That's why I haven't driven it. That's why I haven't made any videos about it in, over a year. I need to do something with the 240. It needs a fuel tank and injectors to get running. That's all it needs to run. I have somebody wanting to swap me this for another car. I am on the fence. We'll see what happens come springtime because I don't need another project kicking around right now that needs quite a bit of work. Well, it needs like a clutch and stuff, so once I address my daily driver and get those other two at least in a good spot, then I will consider it. The Nova runs and drives. I've been driving it, haven't done anything on it in a long time. I was driving it the other day and made kind of a pop noise on the driver's side. I think the wheel bearing went on it. It's not terrible, but it's not great. It just kind of makes some weird noises when you're turning to the right. I do appreciate it if you made it this far. I don't like putting these in my regular videos, talking about all my other projects, so a lot to come. If you enjoy, I need suggestions below. Also, I'm looking for suggestions on naming the Camaro. I figured it's about that time, as well as the Mustang. Shoot some names out there. I've never been good at coming up with names. I'm thinking Yaga for the Camaro, but I mean, I'll take anything. I've heard some other things for the Mustang, but at this point, I'm open to suggestions. But I'm just currently cleaning up stuff, waiting for parts. Ooh, that sounds bad. There we go. I was hoping that the Camaro would get one more race. There was a track talking about possibly doing one. They never did. I was hoping to at least crack off like a mid-6 in this car. It's got it. I just need to get it there. I 100% believe it after that last time I took it up the track. Had those issues, so I don't think it's going to happen. It was like 30 degrees last night. I think it's like mid-40s right now. So it's definitely dropped in temperature. And the place that I was watching is snowing. It's snowing in that area now, so unfortunately, I mean, it happens, whatever. So I just put coolant in it, and now I'm going to take the tires off and put my regular tires on because drag radials do not like the cold at all. They tend to wear out pretty quick if they're sitting outside in the weather. It dries them out. That's a bummer. I was hoping I'd get crack off a 6 this year. I tried so hard, and I was so close. Those 2.70s killed me, but I was so happy to hit them.